Julius Caesar, a name that still echoes through the centuries, a man who rose from humble beginnings to command the most powerful empire on earth. Rome 81 BCE. A young Julius Caesar is a wanted man. Marked for death by the dictator Sulla, he hides in the shadows, narrowly escaping capture time and again. This is where his story begins. Not as a conqueror, but as a survivor. He learns early that to live in Rome you must be both cunning and fearless. Years pass. Caesar becomes a soldier, then a leader, and finally a force of nature. Captured by pirates during his travels, he is held for ransom. But Caesar doesn't panic. In fact, he tells his captors they've underestimated his worth and should demand more. It's a bold move, but Caesar is no ordinary prisoner. After securing his freedom, he raises an army, hunts the pirates down, and executes them one by one. It's a brutal act, but it sends a message. Julius Caesar is not a man who forgets. Back in Rome, Caesar's ambition is unstoppable. He forges alliances with Crassus, the wealthiest man in Rome, and Pompey, a celebrated general. Together they form the First Triumvirate, a secret pact that gives Caesar the support he needs to climb higher in Roman politics. But Caesar wants more than political power. He craves conquest. In Gaul, he wages a brutal campaign, pushing Rome's borders further than anyone before him. For 8 years, he leads his legions in relentless battle. He's not just winning lands, he's cementing his legend. For the Senate, Caesar's ambition has become a threat that must be stopped. They fear he aims to crown himself king, a title no Roman can bear. So a plot is set in motion, led by his closest friend Brutus and other senators he once trusted. After years of civil war, Caesar emerges victorious. He returns to Rome as its undisputed ruler, wielding absolute power as Rome's dictator. He enacts sweeping reforms to stabilize the empire, wins the loyalty of the people, and even introduces the calendar we still use today. But behind the admiration lies fear. His power is absolute, and that terrifies the Senate. As the Ides of March approach, tension hangs heavy in the air, and whispers of conspiracy grow louder. The Senate is abuzz with anxious energy, each senator aware that history is being forged in secrecy. Julius Caesar, oblivious to the betrayal brewing around him, prepares for what he believes will be another day of ruling. But little does he know that his closest friend Brutus was about to set his plan into motion. On the Ides of March 44th BCE, Julius Caesar enters the Senate. He is unguarded, confident. But as he steps into the chamber, he's surrounded. In moments, knives are drawn. Caesar tries to fight back, but when he sees Brutus among his attackers, he utters his final words. Et tu, Brute? And with those words, Caesar falls betrayed by the very men he once called allies. With 23 stab wounds, Julius Caesar's life ends, but his death does not bring peace. Instead, it plunges Rome into further chaos, ultimately leading to the fall of the republic he tried to save. His legacy endures, a story of power, ambition, and the high price of betrayal. Julius Caesar was more than a man. He was a force that reshaped history. But in Rome, the powerful always pay a price. The political landscape shifts violently in the wake of his assassination. Alliances are forged and broken as former friends become enemies overnight. The streets of Rome are filled with whispers of rebellion and vengeance. As the dust settles, Rome stands on the brink of transformation. From the ashes of betrayal, new leaders emerge, each vying for power.